Beware of online frauds. We use cards, net banking, UPI, etc. for undertaking many online transactions. These activities expose us to potential frauds. We will look at some of the ways the security breaches may take place. Please keep in mind that neither this list or the details are exhaustive. Do keep yourself abreast of newer mechanism hackers employ to steal your money. You must always be on guard and never share your password, OTP, PIN, etc. with anyone. OTP and PIN should never be shared with anyone, even if the person pretends to be from the bank. Banks do not ask you for OTP or PIN numbers. OTP may be the last line of defense against a hacker. Also, avoid public computers to do any sensitive transactions. Phishing attack. Wikipedia defines it as phishing is the attempt to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details, and indirectly money, often for malicious reasons, by disguising as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. Email phishing attacks are very common. You may receive a fraudulent email giving appearance of a genuine source. It may ask you to click a link for, say, renewal of your password. When you click the link, it may take you to a site that looks very similar to the expected site, except there may be a slight change in the web address. We may get tricked into believing that it is a genuine site. Some of them may entice you by offering prizes and significant sum of money. You would punch in your username and password here, thinking you are renewing them, or even provide some other personal information. This information will go to the hacker and he or she will try to use it for fraudulent purposes. Stealing card details. E-commerce sites may store your card details when you do online shopping using cards. This makes making payment in future easy, as you don't have to punch in all details every time you do transaction on that site except the CVV number. Though the site may save this in a secure form, but it is possible that site may get hacked and hence the card details can be stolen by a hacker who may use this for fraudulent transactions. This is a hard to control aspect from the consumer's point of view, as the theft is taking place from the e-commerce site. We recommend you use cards only at well-established sites. However, do keep in mind that many large establishments have been defrauded too in the past, so there is no guarantee that it would not happen. India uses two-factor authentication for card payments, which needs the buyer to punch in additional password besides CVV that may be delivered as OTP. However, this is not true when you purchase items from business that are outside India. Public computers. Many times we use public computers at internet cafe or school and colleges for checking our emails. Sometimes you may end up using it even for doing banking or online shopping. Please avoid using public computers to undertake such transactions. Public computers may have malware installed on them that could record keystrokes. This means whatever you type using the keyboard gets recorded and stored. This would include your bank account details, credit card number, CVV, passwords, etc. This information will flow to the hacker and may get used for doing fraudulent transactions. Some sites provide virtual keyboard. If you see, the sequence of the keys is not same as the standard keyboard and it may vary every time you visit the site. This may help us escape such traps of using a physical keyboard whose keystrokes could be recorded. Public wireless access point. Free Wi-Fi? Any takers? Well, most of us are likely to jump at it. What if you are in a coffee shop and you see a public Wi-Fi that looked like the Wi-Fi of the coffee shop? What are the chances that you would go for it? Almost 100%, right? What makes you think that this is the Wi-Fi provided by the coffee shop and not a hacker who has given Wi-Fi a name that looks as if it is of the coffee shop? Once connected, the hacker will be able to see all unencrypted data flow. You will be surprised how much of your data flows just as plain text. Besides this, many times we are asked to create a user ID and password after providing our cell number and email address to get free access to the Wi-Fi. What is the probability that the username and password is same as what you may have used elsewhere? Is it same as what you have used for your Facebook account or Twitter account, etc.? Even when you're using a private Wi-Fi, it is possible for a hacker to spoof what you are sending and receiving if the information is not encrypted. Sites that starts with HTTPS are secure sites. You can look at your browser. It usually has a lock symbol too. This means that information you send from your computer and the information you receive is encrypted between the 2 points, reducing the chance of spoofing. We have given some basic information and discussed few topics on security here. We would encourage you to explore and understand more about security related to online transactions. This is extremely important as we are moving more and more towards online payments.